Okay guys, today I'm going to take you through my PC build. These are the parts that I bought. The case, I went with the DIY PC Cuboid R, which is the red version of the case. The motherboard, I chose the MSI H110M Gaming. It was black and red and matched the case, so I really liked that. I have 16 gigs of RAM. They're two 8 gig sticks. I went with the Core i5. It was kind of the higher end without going to the i7, but it was better than the i3. And I figure I'm just doing some low gaming. I don't need 4K. I'm just doing light gaming and YouTube editing. So I figured the i5 would be just fine for that. For the graphics card, I went with the GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. It was just like the i5, it was on the lower end of graphics cards, but it could still do 1080p and it works just perfectly. I've run Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, pretty much all the newer games I've run, and it does 60 frames per second, no problem, at 1080p. And then for the power source, I went with a lesser known brand. It's the Rosewill Valermo, I think, but it was rated 80 plus gold, and I went with this simply because it was 80 plus gold. It's supposed to have a better efficiency, and it was the same price as some of the better known brands that have a lower efficiency. Now what's not shown here are the two hard drives, and throughout the entire build you won't see the hard drives because they came a little after I put this all together. I had to put them in afterwards. I have a 3TB Western Digital Blue, and I have a 250 gig Toshiba SATA drive. Okay, so let's get started with the build. So first I have the motherboard here where I put all the RAM sticks in it first, and then I installed the fan that came with the i5 is what I used. I didn't really need anything higher than that because I don't plan on doing any overclock. So here you can see me putting the back of the case on. That went in really simply. You just gotta pop it on all four corners for it to go in. And make sure you put it in the right side in. You should see all the little signals there are facing out. Then I put the power source in, make sure the fan is facing downward, and there are 4 screws on the corners, and it screws in really easy. Next you put the motherboard on the inside of your case, but some are mounted vertical, and then it's just like you take this case and you tip it sideways, and that's how that goes in. And then just put the screws in. Next you want to take your graphics card and pop out the 2 holes where it's supposed to go in. Make sure you set it up beforehand to make sure you're popping out the correct ones. Then you just install it. It'll pop down really easy. You just need a little bit of pressure and it should go in just fine. Now if you have a sound card, that's what goes in the other 2 slots next to that. The other reason I went with the 1050 Ti was to make sure it fit in this case. I didn't want anything too big that wasn't going to fit. Now get all your cables out and just start connecting everything where it says on the motherboard, connect it to the pins that have the same marks and connectors. true test, plug the power source in, flick the power source on, and turn the computer on. If all the lights and fans work, then you're all set to go. Install your operating system onto your hard drives using a USB. You're all set, and that is your new computer. I will say that DVD player is not connected, it's just sitting in there for looks. I do want to get a new one, but I am waiting till I get a Blu-ray player and writer. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you again in another video. Don't forget to love your life and be yourself. See you later, guys.